So what's the deal? Did DeepSeek actually kill Nvidia? Is the American AI experiment already a failure? In this video, I'm going to give you 4 reasons why my answer to that question is a resounding no. But before I go any further, let me say that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I encouraging you either to buy or refrain from buying Nvidia. This video at its heart is an expose of the way in which clickbait is used to make news sound more significant than it is. And this is why a balanced approach to the market that understands the nature of market cycles is so important to the serious investor. And if you need some help understanding the nature of market cycles and how to approach the markets with a level head, check out the Cryptogenic Patreon community today. Now, let's take a look at the Nvidia price chart, and I'm going to give you 4 reasons why this breakdown is no big deal. Now, this is what everybody's talking about here. This breakdown right here, where with the news of the release of the R1 model of DeepSeek, we lost 21.92%. And everybody was talking about how many billions of dollars that represented in loss of market cap. Okay. First of all, just looking at this chart, the first thing that we see on the daily chart is that this was not even the biggest drop this year, right? And if you go over here to June 18th, 2024, from June 18th, 2024 to August 6th, 2024, we lost 35.5%. Nobody really blinked an eye, did they? So why is everybody raving about this? Well, because it's newsworthy. Actually, this breakdown was not precipitated by DeepSeek. You could actually see this breakdown coming long before, and let me show you why. If I draw a line here and connect these lows, we see we tried to break beneath it and we got bought back up. We touched the line here and bounce. All of a sudden we capitulate beneath it. Now watch this. If I draw a line to connect the highs, look at what we've got. This trend is called an ascending narrowing wedge. Now, ascending narrowing wedges are reversal patterns. They indicate that a correction is coming. In other words, price charts begin to make this narrowing movement on the way up when an uptrend is running out of steam, and it indicates that a downtrend or a correction is impending. So whenever you see an ascending narrowing wedge on a chart, I just automatically expect a breakdown, an eventual breakdown. Now, based on this, I could measure from the top to the bottom and then take the breakdown point, and this would give me a measured objective of $88.17. So without the whole DeepSeek thing happening, just seeing this pattern here, I would eventually expect this market to break down, and wherever the breakdown point was, I would take this and set my measured objective. This is a very critical line of support. With or without DeepSeek, I would have expected a correction that would give new buyers an opportunity to buy back in. Now, further supporting the idea of an incoming correction is what's called bearish divergence in the RSI. If you take a look here, let's say we start at this high, notice that the market is making strongly lower highs, that this was the top of the RSI here. The RSI topped out in March of 2024 and made its first lower high in June of 2024, while the price made an exceedingly higher high. So when I look at the RSI, I see bearish divergence in the RSI. I see the price forming an ascending narrowing wedge. Those are 2 very strong data points that point to an incoming correction. Now, you got to understand that a correction does not mean that the market is dumping or that it's over. Corrections are normal. Corrections are healthy. Corrections add more liquidity to the market so that it can move to the next level. So if this correction plays out the way I think it's going to play out here, this could very well be a buy opportunity of a lifetime. All that happened here with the news about DeepSeek is that the fundamentals, the news of the market, set in motion something that was already supposed to happen, meaning that these fundamentals were already in the technicals. The chart already knew that this breakdown had to happen, and the chart knew it way back in June. Really, the chart knew it. The chart knew back in March that the top of the market had already occurred. And you notice how even though the price moves up from here, we make diminishing returns until we hit a price high on November 21st, and after that, we start making lower highs even in the price. So the first reason why this isn't a big deal is because this is not even the biggest breakdown that the Nvidia price chart has seen in the last 6 months. The second reason why this is not a big deal is because the market has been telegraphing this since June of 2024, since June 18th. The third reason why this is not a big deal is because corrections are necessary components of a healthy growing market. And the fourth reason is not even in the chart. Right now, OpenAI is crying about how they stole our technology, they copied our model, blah, blah, blah. Not a big deal. Let me tell you what OpenAI is doing behind the scenes. They've opened up DeepSeek, and they're looking at all of the components. And what they're going to do is they're going to integrate all of the insights that DeepSeek gives us in its model. They're going to use it to turn ChatGPT into an even bigger monster that's even more efficient, even leaner, and more powerful. So this is not over. I do think that we've got a further downside to go on the Nvidia price chart, but this is far from the end of the American AI experiment, and the news of the demise of the American AI experiment is greatly exaggerated. That's my perspective, at least. Listen, if you want to learn more about how to navigate financial markets and how to make investment decisions that preserve your sanity, enabling you to sleep peacefully at night, wake joyfully in the morning, and walk lovingly during the day, check out the Cryptogenic Patreon community today. And if you join at the premium level, I will give you a free copy of my crypto exit plan, which includes buy levels and sell levels for the top 30 crypto assets by market cap. And several of those assets have just entered into their buy zones and are ripe for accumulation. So check that out today. Hey, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say here is for entertainment purposes only. And listen, if you have gained some information that you might find useful from this video, do me a favor and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment letting me know what you think, and above all, make every effort to sleep in peace every night, wake in joy every morning, and walk in love every day. This is the Pastor B, signing out.